What is up, guys? Welcome back to the anime channel. Today will be a review on Drifters episode 9, another invasion episode. We've had a few actually. The first one that I recall was when the Ents attacked the Octobus allies. The second is when the Drifters attacked the Orte empires to free the enslaved woman elves. And now we got another invasion involving them trying to save the Dwarves. Now, the Dwarves, they were barely mentioned throughout this whole series, so I didn't really know what to think of them. But I did like them. I did. The way that the elves described the Dwarves, saying that they're big, strong, muscular, they have strong physiques, they intimidate just by looking at them, man. They carry heavy armor, heavy weaponry. They're strong. They're physically strong. And then when we see them for the first time, they are the complete opposite. Knowing and thinking that these dwarves will be a very, very pivotal strategy for the Drifters so they could, make them join the army. But when we see them the first time, they're scrawny. It just shows how much these species have gone through, man. And I like how the elves also say, man, we got lucky. If we were in their spots, if we were as strong as they were, they might have actually seen us as useful and used us as labor workers. So I love that, man. I do. I really like that. So overall, this episode was an invasion episode. Oda is on the mic, literally on the spear. He's giving out orders to everybody. Toyohisa, man, he's a mastermind on his own terms. I'll get to that later. But Oda, giving out the orders, making sure everyone takes the proper steps needed to accomplish this mission that they're set out to do. They get stuck because they barricade everything. They can't get in at all. So Barca, he shows that he's also a very, very formidable commander. He's the one that gives an idea to Oda without even saying anything. He just has his palm horizontally. And then that's when Oda gets the idea of saying, oh, alright, I know what to do. He gets Yoichi, he attaches a talisman to the end of the tip of the arrow, shoots it, hits the wall, and creates a stairway over the wall. Brilliant! Never thought of that. That was very brilliant. That was very, very well done. All thanks to Barca. Again, man, Barca's senile as fuck, but he is also intelligent. So give the man his props, and I'm happy that Oda finally realized. So, one of the things that really interested me about this whole scene was the fact that the elves, they were actually pretty shocked at the strategy that Oda, Barca, Yoichi implemented. But Oda, he could have been shocked by anything, really. But he got shocked more at the fact that there's a spear in this world where you could communicate with other people. Pretty much a cell phone. But I like how Oda is more shocked about that than anything so far. Because it just shows that these guys are not from this era, you get me? They are literally shocked by any little signs of advancement, of technology. And they really, genuinely get shocked by it. I like that because they're not from that era. They should be shocked. It's realistic. And that's the difference between the people living in this world and the Drifters and Ents. Because right after this whole thing happened, once they get over the whole wall, there's a little monologue with Oda saying, man, these guys do not know what they have. They don't know how to utilize their weapons, their technology to the fullest. Because in their perspective, they were just trying to defend themselves. So they never really thought about using anything as weaponry. Where Oda, he grew up in a way where all he could think about is conquering, fighting, violence, gore, killing, murderous intent. He's lived through this, so he sees everything in a different perspective. He sees everything as a way to utilize for a fight, for a war. And that's going to play a very, very important part of this whole story. And the way he says it, and says also that, what are the Ents after? They're probably doing the same thing. They're the same people, just different sides of the same coin. The Black King, Jesus, he's already making these creatures farm. They're cultivating already. They're trying to survive. They're not just trying to wipe out everything. They are literally trying to make it peaceful a peaceful world where they could all live without the humans. Their army grew tremendously. If what, I forgot her name, but the drag queen, the Gracie, I'm assuming it's Gracie, I have no idea. She said if this city falls, it's pretty much over for the Orte Empire. So it's over. It's over for the Orte Empire. They're gone. They lost their main city, holding all their armory, all their weaponry, and yeah, the drifters took it over. So I think that's it for the Orte Empire. There's no more invasions involving them anymore. I'm assuming the Orte Empire, as far as I know, is gone. They've been overtaking. So I don't know what Gracie's gonna do, but he has definitely something up her sleeve, and I cannot wait to see what that will be. There's actually a few, not three. I mentioned three, but there's more. So, yeah, it could get repetitive, but I enjoy because every single invasion involves a different perspective. Toyohisa, he's a fucking mastermind on the battlefield. It's all natural to him, man. He doesn't got to think about anything. He's been on the battlefield so long, he just flows with it. And he does it, man. It's so wonderful seeing him just naturally and casually just get through it. He never gets scared. He never gets calm. He never gets mad. Like, the whole scene when he actually let the soldiers go, it just shows me, like, when they went and saved the women elves, he killed everybody. Because what they were doing was immoral. It's not part of his principles. He will not let that slide. Whereas these soldiers, sure, they enslaved the dwarves, but that's pretty much it. That's literally what happened in that time. Enslavement. Labor workers. Making them work till death. But the rape thing, that's kind of immoral. So I could see why he let them free. Even though the labor thing isn't as, it's still fucked up. But it's not as bad as what, they did with the woman elves. He doesn't hold grudges against anyone. He doesn't. He doesn't get mad at anybody. He doesn't get frightened by anybody. I don't think he has no emotion towards anyone. If they fall into his principles and he thinks he should kill them, he will kill them, regardless of emotion. I love that on Toyohisa's character. One of my favorite male protagonists of the season by far. And I can't wait to see more of his progression. It's awesome. Love it. Great episode. What do you guys think? And yeah, leave me your thoughts down below. What do you think is the next move? Because we see that the Octobreast, I forgot his name, Karekira, the leader of the Octobreast, he's already, who knows, he might get caught. He might get caught. He's really close to where the ends are, so I'm assuming he gets caught and they gotta go and save him. Leave me your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? Because I got to go. See you on the next one, guys. Sayonara.